Hopefully they didn't put me in Coinbase jail, so that was funny. Let me see here, other post. Let's see. Welcome everyone. There you go. Live is live now. Let's go audience public. Okay, we are public. I was like, hey, my crypto ones didn't post. That's interesting. Anyways, all right. Welcome, guys. Welcome, Dove, Amerindia, Christina Johnson. Let's get to it. I think we already said we're going to do the AI challenge next week. So that's good. I think we're going to be pushing more ads. We're rebranding it. So the other thing that's coming down the pipeline is, has anyone seen Russell and Pedro do Challenge Secrets Masterclass? So what we're gonna do, I don't want to say it's a hybrid. As Mina is about to release her book, she's gonna be more in touch with the AI piece. But obviously she's not gonna talk about AI. I'm gonna talk about purely the AI, but she's gonna talk about more on the spiritual side of it. I think I love what she did with Destiny Wheel. So that was really cool, Destiny Wheel. And I believe Asmina and I share the similar who. In this case, I believe she has the millennial, female millennial. I don't know if my wife is gonna give me an approval. If I can I promote your book? I know she's saying don't. It's already in Amazon, so that's really cool. But still coming down the pipeline, I think what's the challenge will be me and her combined, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. And I mean, Russell and Pedro did this, but I think it's gonna be amazing because I think we share the same similar who. So now the offer, all you guys will get whatever she's gonna have as well. So we're planning that one. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So I just want to share that. And please watch my crypto one. I think some of you guys didn't get to go there. I don't know if Johnson or Christina saw it. We did do a warning. I forgot to mention it. So Asmina did have a warning for this month. I believe it's for March, April, May, and June. Obviously, we're going to be tomorrow, hopefully at 12 o'clock, we'll do a replay of our prepping videos, for 12 o'clock tomorrow, just to make sure we're ready. Make sure we are ready. Okay, so just want to share that. All right, so what are we doing today? Today, just really chapter 7, 8, and 9. Let me share my screen. Okay, 7, 8, and 9. So here we go. Chapters 7, 8, and 9. We did 1 to 6 all last week. Today we got chapter 7, 8, and 9. I mean, a lot of you, this is probably elementary, but I know there's some people who's joined the VIP. We've positioned this to be um um rotating, right? Rotating as well. So at the same time, I want to share to you guys, we are showing Accelerator and Advanced publicly. So please take advantage of that one. We are going to show that on the foundations as well. It's in our YouTube minus AI. Okay, so today, chapter 7, prioritize clarity and precision. We'll go a little bit of that one. And chapter 8, use a thesaurus. This is cool because one word, one ingredient, like the way I see it is, okay, you're using milk, and then let's see what happens when you use soybean milk or you use almond milk. By the way, soybean milk and almond milk is juice, so it's just funny, I think, but that's funny. But like you just change one ingredient, and then all of a sudden things can change. And then chapter 9, same thing, changing the verbs. I'm not an English expert or English major, but changing it, you got some very, very interesting outputs. Okay, so I want to call this out again. Guys, post in the chat. I can copyright my prompt. I can copyright my prompt slash custom instructions. You, right now, for Peter Nieves, you can copyright your prompt. Obviously, it has to be epic, can't just be generic. Your prompt or your custom instructions, so you own it, right? So Amrindia highly suggests once you start copywriting your custom instructions, same thing as you, Christina, Dove, Jim Rocks, Rita, Johnson, and John. Okay. All right. So let's go with chapter 7. Prioritize clarity and precision. It's literally this super clear. I've been playing around with ChatGPT since March last year. It's been a year now. And you just have to be super clear. I think this is where my basic English comes into play. Like, I don't want to use fancy words, but just really, really clarity, that clear words, even with interacting with Azmina, like, okay, what do you mean by that? Right? Like there's no second guessing what I mean by that, right? So let me give you guys some examples. So for instance, I think in my Facebook, I shared I think in my reel, I was sharing some stuff. Is it reels or is it of what my kids made? But it was very generic what they said. Um, and then if it's if it's generic, you get stuff like this, right? Like let's go there. Let me pause it there. This one's good, right? A monster truck police car. But when you make another prompt and you say, okay, let's go play, right? Obviously, we can't say Paw Patrol. They've been really good at that. But we were trying to describe, you know, the Mighty Pups, Paw Patrol, Bulldog, and now you get a bulldog there. So it wasn't clear, right? My kid should have said a bulldog, a cute bulldog, not a scary one, a cute kid-friendly bulldog, right? We were trying to create um Mighty Rubble on his vehicle. We were trying to create this picture right here, right? I mean, in the movie. Okay, in the movie, we were trying to create this, right? This guy here. Maybe we can even play the clip. Play off the movies. So we were trying to create. I mean, it was so cool, right? Because it's like, where is it? Right there. Right. We're trying to create this thing here. Right there. We were trying to create, drum roll, that one. We're trying to create this vehicle, and because we weren't precise, we got this, right? And then vice versa, we wanted to create all of the vehicles, and then we come up with all this, right? So that just demonstrates um be clear, be precise, because now, I mean, I'm going to show you guys. Then we started doing more prompts, and it's getting like, I mean, my my 10-year-old son, because he's been playing with ChatGPT a lot. He's like, Dad, I don't want a T-Rex with triceratop legs. Like, I didn't want that. Like, that's what I said. This is the stuff that you get. Obviously, he said with lasers, that T-Rex, and then you can see. I mean, this one was generic. That was pretty cool. But now that my kids, okay, T-Rex, another generic T-Rex right here. I mean, look at that. Spider-Man has a third arm. What's going on there? And then even his fingers are kind of messed up. One, two, three, four, five. Kind of screwy there. And then, but then when we start describing it better, right? Mighty Rubble, that wasn't okay. We don't know what we're gonna get. Um, and then this truck, and then right here we said monster truck that's like a Paw Patrol with a cute animal, because we can't see Paw Patrol. All right, so and then you can see the examples here. Instead of just saying suggest a movie, you can suggest a very precise, very clear, uh, suggest a mystery thriller movie with a female lead similar to Gone Girl, right? So it's like um, good inputs, great inputs, good inputs, good outputs, right? Great, guys. You can type that in the chat. Great inputs, great outputs. So in this case, vague or poor inputs. In this case, poor or vague prompts. You get poor or vague prompts, right? So let me know if you guys have any questions on the clarity and the precision as you do that. There's another example there you can try. Now let's go to chapter 8, that's the Thesaurus. Just changing one word, right? So write a short story about a knight versus craft a brief tale about a medieval warrior. So we can actually see that we didn't even use the persona of these two prompts. If you go, first one is write a short story about a knight. Very generic. Once again, vague. I mean, poor, like a short story about a knight. It's not as clear. ChatGPT, I mean, in a way, you can have randomness and, giving ChatGPT more room to write about a knight. I mean, right there, once upon a time, land shrouded in mist and legend. Very generic, Sir Alden versus back to this. Oops. Hopefully we don't have sensitive information. That was my worry. craft a brief tale about a medieval warrior, right? So now we have that. What's that? Now we have drum roll. Okay. In the heart of the medieval ages, Sir Aldrich, like you're seeing the names. I mean, now I believe it's more detailed. This is where you're turning ChatGPT. Well, we didn't even put the persona, but you put all these together, like all of a sudden you take the persona with this, you got in a great story, right? Right, especially with Sora. Is it Sora? Sora that's coming out. You mean you can produce movie animation and monetize that in YouTube? I already saw someone doing that in YouTube where, let me see here, a minus AI. Like they're using AI to generate videos. History, let me see what I've watched here. Or maybe not. Like I know they were doing the Bible stories AI. Like they started generating, you know what I mean? Animated videos in AI. Like this one. Like let me just play this after the Wix commercial. And it's amazing because now, like right here.
In the quiet town of Bethlehem, a child named Jesus was born to Mary, a simple maiden, and Joseph, a humble carpenter. This was no ordinary birth. Prophets had foretold his coming, heralding him as the Messiah, the beacon of hope and light for mankind. As whispers of this miraculous birth spread, King Herod, feeling his throne was
Right,
at
I'm not
risk.
gonna watch the whole thing, but what I'm trying to say is all these AI animations popping out. Like I was watching this Queen Esther one.
The man, the king.
This is a combination of, I forgot which tool they use, Alvin Labs and all that stuff. Actually, let me play this one, right?
Lights to honor and lead him on the horse through the city streets, proclaiming before him, "This is what is done for the man the king delights to honor."
That's Haman. I will tell you about him later. So let's start from the beginning. In the ancient kingdom of Persia, King Xerxes ruled from his magnificent palace in the capital city of Susa. King Xerxes was a powerful and wealthy ruler, known for his extravagant banquets and lavish displays of wealth. One day, King Xerxes decided to host a grand banquet that would showcase the splendor of his kingdom. The banquet lasted for many days, with food and wine flowing freely and entertainment provided for the king and his guests. On the final day of the banquet, King Xerxes commanded his queen Vashti to come before him and his guests wearing her royal crown to display her beauty. However, Queen Vashti refused to obey the king's command, which greatly angered King Xerxes. Consulting with his advisors, the king decided to banish Queen Vashti from the palace and to search for a new queen to take her place. A decree was issued throughout the kingdom, inviting young women to come to the palace to be considered as the new queen. Among the young women brought to the palace was Esther.
All right, I'm gonna stop there. But obviously, you can see the limitations of the AI. This is AI generated image, AI manipulating their mouth so they can speak, and then manipulating it to turn it to 3D. But now with Sora coming in, creating these like prompts really, really good, getting used to that. Like this person is getting ready to create a full Esther story. Like I remember I did animation at year 2000 in University of Toronto. It took like and this was really, really low level snowboarding one. Like 1 minute took like a whole month. Now you can do a whole movie in less than an hour type of situation. So creating these, in this case, the Thesaurus, understanding what it likes. I think what I've discovered, let me know, post in the chat what you've discovered while creating prompts. Just keep it simple, grade 5 English kind of level. Don't go fancy, but at the same time, don't be afraid to break the rules and try other words, verbs. Sorry, we were in Thesaurus. Other words that you try when you're doing that prompts. And then I said that as well. Like for instance, craft a brief tale about a medieval warrior. You can even say take on persona of chat GPT, prompt engineer, expert. I know, give me 12. I mean, let's go three variants of this prompt, and the results, right? Okay, let's see what happens. So I'm telling the ChatGPT, be a ChatGPT prompt expert, give 3 variants of this and give the exact results. So let's see what happens. Can it take that? Yes or no? Let's see. So right now it's going to try 3 variants of that prompt and see what happens to the story, right? But this time, see how it says, I'll provide a brief summary of the potential story. See how you don't get the full story type of deal, but then like the result, like just a high level, it's like, oh, let's see, right? So this was the Ruxin's warrior path to redemption. So here's the prompt, craft a tale. Now it's getting more expanded. Medieval warrior, noble white knight. And it gives you ideas what to have. But like, I mean, this understanding, even doing stuff like this and then feeding it to Sora, that's going to be amazing, right? Because now you're seeing, it's telling you the kind of prompt it's expecting, right? Here's the prompt, craft a tale about a reluctant medieval warrior, once a noble knight who has lost his way. Describe his journey of redemption as he seeks to atone for his past mistakes, finding purpose and protecting a village from an impending threat, right? It's still a generic story. Variant 2, read about a medieval warrior who discovers an ancient forbidden magic, detail their internal struggles and decide whether you can go detailed, you can go less, more. But now when you get this in preparation for Sora, that will be great. And lastly, narrate the adventures of a medieval warrior embarking on a quest to find a mystical sword. Now it's looking like Excalibur, which I like. All right, so that here, I mean, that's also similar to pay attention to the verbs. So in this case, shorten this text versus condense this text versus collapse this text. Practicing on it, right? Different it. Instead of saying rewrite this to be more engaging, try revamp this text to captivate the audience. So like you're like, oh, whether it's prompts, whether it's the way it teaches, like really experiment and test. Because I believe the best GPTs, now let's go with the GPT store. The best GPTs will have the best words and they'll unlock something, right? Like, oh wow, ChatGPT can do this, like the right words. And don't be afraid to test, right? So in this case, let's say Amerindia's hair care or Christina's project management, have a version 2 or like test variant version, right? In social media, there's this thing called A and B testing, where you try this code versus this code, feed it all the inputs and see the outputs. And you can even do batch testing, and then you'll see, oh wow, this has better results for your next upgrades. And all it requires is you tweaking the words and tweaking your verbs. Okay, so I'm going to open up the floor for some questions. Any questions in terms of 7, 8, and 9? And I believe you can really tweak your one tweak, right? I'm going to close with this illustration. I like using this, right? So Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast, okay, $20,000 for each.
We just got dropped off in the middle of the.
For each thumbnails, one small detail, and it's like millions, right? In fact, I was telling Mr. Manuel Johnson, I told, hey, you know, let's do some tweaks to your thumbnails, and I guarantee you one small tweak. So number one, like people don't realize the words matter, right? Because if that's why small words, right? So I got that from Mr. Myron Golden. So like, right? I think he has a YouTube expert there. I forgot his name, but obviously because it's so small.
Hey, Myron Golden here. Welcome to my YouTube channel.
It's so small. That's why, you know, the text should be bigger, or should be like half of the thumbnails, right? So if Mr. Prophet Dr. Manuel Johnson just changes his thumbnails, right, including me, right, he can have much more number one, consistency, branding, colors. It'll be easier in the eyes. People will tend to click it more. And same thing, one tweak of your GPT words can really tweak it, right? Okay, open up the questions for the floor. Any questions, comments, concern? John, thank you. Great inputs, great outputs. Any questions, Dove, Amerindia, Gilbert, Rita, Johnson, Christina? And if you're watching replay, please put your questions in our Kingdom AI Foundations. We do have a Facebook group where we interact with you. Here it is. I'll put the QR code. Here's the QR code when you're watching the replay. And then you can post your question here and hashtag question, because I know we have a lot of international viewers as well, and people to watch later at the later time. You can post your questions there. Any questions, comments, concerns? Like you can see, like now, my videos, right? Let me see here. We're on our way to, right? Obviously, things are public now. Videos. Okay, videos. So live, sorry. In the live, we have this, this. You can see I'm popping up, but one tweak we're gonna do is we're gonna make some more thumbnails so that it's there. Right? Consistency is key. It's like, hey, which one does I hit more? 98, not bad. And considering we only have 142 subscribers, so let's go in my crypto one. Obviously, the Manuel Johnson is epic. YouTube, nope, not YouTube Studio, my channel. My warning. View your channel live, right? 402 views. Anything with Manuel Johnson goes crazy. 135, 180. So it's getting there. It's building it. Obviously, I have 1,660 members, but now, especially with what's happening in cryptos, and then when I have my thumbnail. So now see how my consistency is in the bedroom, in the bookshelves behind me, but I just need to have these thumbnails. As you can see, that's not as interesting as if you have the thumbnails, which is what we'll be working on in the site. Okay. Any questions? How's it going? Amerindia, Dove, Gilbert, Rita, Johnson, Christina. I think I have 4 minutes. I can also check. Let's see if there's any updates. Let's go release notes. Okay, memory still. Let me know if you have memory. Check that out and turn it on. And then let's go Twitter, OpenAI. Things are happening, changing so fast. March 8th, that was the same one. I think this is now they're joining back. Sam is part of the board again. I'm like, what is that yellow one? Yellow. I think that's verified. Their announcement to Elon Musk, and now the multi-factor. Make sure you turn on two-factor authentication. All of that, right? So any questions, comments, concerns, any blockers? If not, we'll keep on building. We're good. All right, guys. So guys, make sure, once again, I believe it's gonna get turned on anytime now. And I did say this, there's a risk of your jobs potentially, and they might do you something that's harmful for you, unfortunately. So be ready, because you might have to go in an online world again, and you want to be ready should that happen, type of situation. And I think in the group, I forgot to talk about the conference. Christina, I think it's looking like we're not going to be there. We're going to be there virtual, but if you can make it, I think you'll meet some great people there. I think Chris Valton's going to be there as well, and the Prophets. And if you can, how far are you there, Christina? I don't know if I can talk to you, Christina. I'm just curious. How far are you from? Let me see. I'll give you guys the ability to unmute yourself. From San Jose. Christina, you're from San Jose, right? Or is it San Jose or San Francisco? Somewhere 2 hours. Oh, that's 2 hours. Not bad. I'm telling you, like there's something there that you have to capture, Christina, if you can. I know that's a drive, 2 hours, but definitely virtual for everybody. I'll be there. So I think Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'm going to be upping it there, right? So Christina, how's it going with your GPTs? Let me review some of you guys' GPTs. Any blockers? Right. I know my list, project management. I don't know if they're capping you at 1,000. So this guy's getting, oh, there. Congratulations, 5,000. Let's go. Christina, what did you do? Wait, were you at 10,000? You were at 1,000, not at 5,000. Congratulations, Christina. I'm curious, what are you doing to reach these numbers? Is your sound on? Let me know. Congratulations, Christina. And look, you got 60 plus rating. Keep it up. Were you showcased? You're under productivity category. Productivity. 5,000. You're at 5,000. Resume. Ooh, 100,000. That's going to be a fight. But congratulations, Christina, on the 5,000. I think you are topping all of us. So do let us know what you're doing. But congratulations on, right, on that one. I'm like super behind project management, 5,000. You did a big jump. I think you were project management, 5K. You're the top. You dominate right here. There's another one here. So remember I told you the PMP is going to be your competition, something about the simulator. Obviously, there are two different things. One is preparation for a test, but yours, that's right there, assist project managers with advice on planning, risk, and team management. So now yours is specifically for project managers. I think you can blow this up even more. Some contents you inviting project managers, but it looks like you're dominating the space. So that's congratulations. 5,000. Job well done. But now your competition is this dude. This dude here, PMP exam simulator. Let's look at Meridia's hair care. How's it going with yours? We're still in the hundreds. 700. Congratulations, Amerindia. Beautiful hair care advisor. You're dominating that space. Hair care. Woo, let's go. Let's celebrate. My best one is the Bible. I gotta catch up to you. 700. I'm at 500. Where's Jim Rocks? I need your help, Jim Rocks. Let's improve my Bible one here. 500 plus. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4. Top fifth on Bible. Maybe I'll promote that one. I know I wanted to promote Mr. Mr. Azani, Mr. Humberto's, because he's at 100 plus. I believe his is gonna go. Yeah, hopefully I'll catch up to Christina when I do we're warming up our email newsletters. So we have 2,000 in that list, so I can get into the thousands. Because right now, this is my main GPTs is crypto. I think I have minus. Well, let's show it. There you go, 40 plus. So I need to up that. No, that's not even the one I use. Crypto tools, crypto software. I think that's me. This one here, crypto. So I have to improve this. When I get the emails and my IRAD guides, I'll get that up there. And then I have the GPT one, GPT builder. I gotta find that one. I wonder if I put GPT Irwin. Maybe not. Okay, I type my name, Irwin Garcia. Drum roll. Okay, refresh this. I'm crashing. Too much windows, too many. Close other tabs. Any questions? Let me know. I'm crashing now. There's too many people in the room. Okay, let me see here. Crypto, no, Irwin Garcia. Drum roll. All my GPTs, 500 plus. Okay. I gotta do better. I gotta set an example. So just to let you guys know, that is my plan. We're going to warm up our email list. Right there. We're warming up the email list and we're gonna push them to the GPT. So far, I only sent that on one AI newsletter. We're finalizing more AI newsletters today to send it out. And then of course the cryptos, warming them up. Remember, it takes 7 to 8 to move them to cold to warm to hot. right? Because when you do that, then you're going to consistently use your GPT. All right, go ahead, Christina. I think you have the ability to unmute yourself. Is my sound on? Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. You're unmuted, Christina. I don't know if it's your mic.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, now I can hear you. Go ahead, Christina.
Okay, sorry about that.
No worries. Congratulations on that 5,000.
Thank you. So I was like trying to talk to you for a while, but because I put it on unmute, but it wasn't working.
No problem. I was like, what's going on? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I think a lot of it has to do with the website I created, and I featured my app on it, those apps.
Did you
So I changed the name.
Before you continue, do you have metrics on your website? Like, did you
Yeah, I've been getting the 2 weeks since it's out, I've been getting around 500 views.
And then let me go here. Because if that's the case, like push everybody for your website. But how are they able to go to your website, right? So like, because like when you said you have a website, what's the URL?
Let me type it.
Because then that means, are you getting the traffic from the website? You're saying you're getting the traffic from the website.
I mean, I think that's helping, but it's not like all of it, obviously.
Yeah. Thank you. AI.
And then I had someone reach out. I had a few people reach out to me because they're interested in them. Like one guy wants to interview me to do his like whole master thesis on it.
There you go. So the collab, start that piece by piece. So in here you have metrics so you can see how much people are coming in.
Yeah.
And then, because if you type in AI cryptos, I mean, your search engine, I don't know, Clive's not here, but you're using, is this you? Or no?
No, I did start a Twitter, but
that's not you though.
It's new. Yeah, if you type in the name on the web search, it's like it's always fighting for number 3rd.
AI
you have to put agency at the end too.
.agency?
You don't have to, you can just say the 3 words like AI and then space and then yeah.
Like this?
Yeah.
Their number, is that you? There's number, you're looking at your number.
It's number 1 now.
Congratulations. So that's why, I mean, you're going top trending words. And then for sure right here, I mean, that's why, like, if you go Google Trends, do you use this tool, Christina?
I haven't for this. I think I've done it in the past for something else.
Right, so AI, crypto, obviously, like, I mean, people are going to type all these kind of words. Then you have, I mean, it looks like AI is up there. AI is hot. I mean, it's above cryptos, which is crazy. But job well done, right here. In terms of your email list, are they signing up?
So that's what I'm working on.
How big your email list right now?
So I didn't add anyone to my email list yet.
Okay, but then this is working, right? Obviously, you tested it.
Yeah.
So that you don't know how much in your email list?
No, like no one's like adding.
Correct.
Yet. I have to do something to, maybe I'm gonna like make a free ebook.
Yeah. Because that's what I said. My worry is this is good numbers. Obviously, I don't think you're gonna do anything to get banned or anything, but I'm just saying, you want them to constantly use this and be able to interact with you. Are people messaging you? Like, are they using this feature? Like, are you
they actually message me on LinkedIn. Like they find me on LinkedIn.
Okay, and I would suggest put your LinkedIn in here as well. So you saw you can link everybody, right, guys? You guys can link in your Twitter and your LinkedIn in here. I would highly suggest that. But they're finding you, so they're finding you in LinkedIn. They're just going like this, and then they're just searching you. I'm assuming Christina Kumar is a common name, but like, okay. But congratulations on that 5,000. I think you're dominating the space. So once again, you saw that guy with the PMP, right?
Mhm.
That's the only person you're going to be fighting. The other thing that I do see is maybe agile project management or agile methodology or scrum master might beat you into it, right? So might be some people might type in scrum master. You know what that is, right?
Yeah,
Um,
something with project manager.
correct. That's the other word. So make sure you're aware of that one. And then obviously this methodology as well, because I mean the agile methodology project managers usually most of them know Scrum or Agile methodology, so that's another piece. But congratulations, this is so cool that you're at. I mean, this would have been nice if you had this day one, because we need to push you to that 100,000 mark, and that's what said you reach these milestones, right? Like I would go ebook, get the email list, and I would even potentially create some 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 content and even ads. But like, let me go with this, right? Nothing is faster because we have to dominate. Nothing is faster than this. This and the ads. Wait, I don't even have the ads here. I didn't even write it down. But this is nothing's faster than this. People who's built the community already for you. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
And then for you to showcase to them where you don't there's no competition, but like this will make it fast because the next number you need to reach, if we go back to your space project management and productivity, like resume, right? Resume, right? 100,000, that's the number you're aiming, and you're going for top 6 web pilot. After 100,000, you're aiming for so ChatGPT, Web Pilot, Explore GPTs, word, right? 200,000. That's the numbers you need to eat. You need to get the goal, everyone, guys. The goal is to get in these top 6, top 12 of your space because it's gonna be highly competitive. Like it would have been nice if you had the 5,000 last week because you're trying to get to this, the feature.
Mhm.
So let's look at the feature. People being featured, book creator guide, book creator guide. Obviously, that's going to be a nice push, right? Right now, this is still 25,000, so that's not too bad.
I also seen someone like when they got featured, they only had like 400, like
Correct.
the number.
Maybe they're doing it randomly. But that's what I said. We don't want to wait on that one. The goal is
Mhm.
to be the top 12. That's the goal. Look at that, 10,000. Like even that $10,000. You're right, right? But then either this, we got to use wisdom, and that's what I said. This is key with my partnership with Peter Nieves and Pedro, and then obviously with Bethel. Um, that's what I mean. Like, I definitely want to showcase you, get that email list going, get all the project management to use this um type of situation, right? Um, I mean, like project managers are, that's what I said. Yours is such a micro niche that obviously you're not even going for just believers. That's even big, right? I would go LinkedIn and literally this is what I would do. I would go in Facebook and LinkedIn. Christina, what I would do is search for project management and look at any group that's
Oh, I
100,000,
did. I like added like several.
and then look for ones that are 100,000 plus, and then try to do a collab, either paid or joint ventures with them, right? So like look at the groups, answer the questions, and then try to do a collab to get your stuff in here, right? Look at this, 186 members, 10 posts a day. You grab these guys, right? This one right here. I'm hoping you're in this group, right?
I
This one
think
here.
so.
And then in here, look at this, 630.
Oh wow.
Are
I
you part
didn't
of
see
this
that
group?
one.
Project manager community? That's it. You're gonna blow them out of the water. 600 members. Now the question is, how can you post stuff in here, right? I know this is like what it's like a thing, right?
Can
Right
you
here.
add me on your LinkedIn? I think I gave you a friend request.
My bad. I haven't been using it for a while. My network, I don't even know how to add it. Uh,
You have to
did
say see all on the up there.
oh, my bad. Okay, Christina. Tina. Okay. Maybe I'll add you. Am I spelling that right? Chris. Guys, we should add everything. Are you visual?
Oh, it's like the fourth one.
This one? No.
Yeah,
This one?
yeah,
Journalist and author.
yeah.
There you go. Connect. Awesome. Send without a note. Yes, I think this is Microsoft's social media. So let's prioritize this and Twitter, Twitter X. But you saw what I did, right? So I would add this group, and that's the push. The push is similar to you, Amerindia, and everybody in this call. Look at this, right? Let me see if I can join this. Probably not. Continue to group, project management community. Right now you can post. Obviously, the usual, right? You got to get favor. Who knows? Maybe you can use your GPTs, but definitely I would befriend the admins, right? These three people.
Mhm.
And then if you can even do the collab with them, yeah, look at that. 600,000 people using your GPT. That's amazing. Then you'll definitely be, let's look at the number one here for productivity. Canva, obviously. Canva, drum roll. Canva. 1 million plus. So you're completing with Canva.
My friend knows the founder of that.
Of Canva.com.
Yeah, Melanie Perkins.
Wow. I mean, there you go. You can just collab with Canva and like, hey, look what I'm doing. And let's do PTs, right? You never know until you ask type of deal. Let's see, video GPT by video GPT by Veed. 600,000. See, look at this. See that? You can be top two. If you get that 630, you're number two. Then you have to beat down Canva. Right. So that's what I said. Let's go use wisdom. I think this is key. That's what Minus Academy did this. There's a reason. So I would do this and paid ads. So I'm grabbing it from what's happening with me, and then even really with Pedro, like running ads to your free newsletter of anything to do with project management. And then yeah, push content, obviously. But I would focus on this, not especially where you're at, before the other people come in. Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you, Christina. All right, I'm gonna put you behind the scenes. Go ahead, Amerindia.
I just had a quick question because I didn't understand when Christina said that she created a web page and the web page is a AI crypto, but her name on the AI is project management. So how that worked?
That's what I mean. Like, let me unmute Christina. You can chime in, Christina. Right. That's why she did this website. I don't think she's getting the traffic here. Maybe like minimal. Like, I don't know if you can track that, Christina. I think because you're dominating the space, no one else is doing project management. I think you made that one tweak, right? You called it project management GPT.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
So like, since it's also like AI, like I put that as a featured tool. So like, I put my apps as a featured tool. So like, if they're curious, they can like click on it.
Yeah. So in this website?
No, it's like just go down. Yeah, it's right there. And so they can just press like start.
I'm curious. So this button, can you track how much people has pressed this? Or not really?
No, they don't have the ability.
Where's your website on?
GoDaddy.
Yeah. If you switch this to ClickFunnels or Go High Level, you can track this button,
Oh, that's awesome.
right? Obviously, there's a fee, 150 or 200, but you create this with Go High Level. I mean, you can see it. Go how to track GoDaddy buttons. It's
I
there.
mean, I did put Google Analytics, but they only track if they accept, the cookies.
Yeah.
And most people say decline.
Yeah. I would go use ClickFunnels, because in ClickFunnels you'll see that it's beautiful. I mean, ClickFunnels 2.0, you can track all those everything in there, and that's why even the way this is designed. So for instance, now that we're going there, so right here with Asmina's homepage, I can track the opt-in. I can track, where is this? The existing workflow, new workflow, subscription. So like when they opt in, so that button, I can track that opt-in button. So when they click on that button, I can make that button as an opt-in. So for instance, when they opt in this button, uh, right there, on click, open pop-up, I'll know, you can point this opt-in button to that GPT. And then when you see this metrics, it's all about metrics, guys, because it's so key. Then you can see here, opt-in, I can see the percentage of people pressing it.
Yeah, GoDaddy doesn't have like too much like user-friendly features. Like
Correct.
they
And
just
this
have
is
like
and,
it's some
and this,
bare minimum.
correct. And this is key because you'll see like the way ClickFunnels is like a soup up version of a website, right? Like right here, the button is right here. That's what I would suggest. The button is on the main page. You know what I mean? Type of situation, right? I still say, guys, I'm telling you right here, it's harder to push them to GPT. It's way easier to push them to email. Does that make sense, Amridia? I think Amridia is thinking, should she do a web page? Obviously, you know, right now she has a web page. Like people are gonna say, same thing with you, Amridia. People are gonna say, hey, do you have a web page where I can see your information? Obviously, you built your web page where that page. But what I'm saying is building this email list, getting them warmed up, and then in this case, the joint ventures is gonna be key. Does that make sense, Amridia? I don't think she's getting the traffic there. She's getting the traffic because she's the number one. There's no one else doing project management. I mean, there's one more person. You blew that person out of the water. Somehow it was oh, I'm running out of time. Okay. I think this is the last one. Refresh. It's lagging. Right. I believe that's why, I mean, with Christina right here, she's top, like literally top 4 here. Like she had these points. You blew them. I mean, you got 4,000. The last time I saw you were at 1,000. Somehow you got 4,000 plus, or maybe it was before low, right? So did you see it? Were you tracking in the weekend, or you track it daily, Christina?
They used to have it more like what's it called? More accurate. Like they used to give you the exact number. So the last time I remember seeing it was like at 3,000.
So you got a big 2,000 jump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, look at this project manager buddy. Like
They were new.
this is new.
And for some reason, yeah, they were newer than, I mean, I was there before them. And then for some reason, when you would type project into the search bar, theirs would start showing up, but it wouldn't show mine until you put project management. So that was annoying.
Yep. And that's why I said, like, why is that the case, right? So like
I
that's
know,
why.
I don't know.
All right, let's look at what they're doing. I'm your project management buddy for project managers. Like they have project 1, 2, 3, 4.
But I mean, they should put mine too because it says, project.
No, they have 6 words of project.
Oh, 6.
So in this case, you have 1, 2.
But the other ones don't that get showed up.
Yeah, we're trying to reverse engineer this. I know Clive is here for the way they're searching it. I'm if is Jim Rocks here? Jim Rocks. Where's my Jim Rocks? Okay, I think they were done. All right, Jim Rocks is here. Jim Rocks, can you unmute yourself, sir? Can you create a task, Jim Rocks? I want you to reverse engineer the search. Okay, we just lost them. We have to reverse engineer the search engine because I've done this. I built these search engines of what is it that they're doing to get you on the top suggestions. Like what is the top suggestions? Is it, see how yours is not even showing, right? Project, like
I would have had like over 10,000 if they didn't do that.
No, that's why I said I would say, why don't you change? Remember, this is what I told you right now. Can you change pet
I've
management?
noticed that like once you change your name, sometimes they'll just stop showing it in the search results.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because with my other GPTs, that's happened. Like it'd be like prominent, and then I changed the name. I guess it seems like unreliable.
So like this guy's getting shown project management helper at 20 plus. I'm just saying if you switch yours just project, change yours to just project. So obviously these guys project pal, project reporter. But the whole idea is I believe you'll be over this guy and you'll be on the top because and then put project management GPT in your description. I know it's a risk, but what I'm saying is since this guy's all of a sudden when they type in project, why is it that you know what I mean? Like, okay, project.
Maybe like I was thinking he's maybe favored or something.
No. There's code here. There's code here, right? So that's why look, project, 2 words of project, minimum 2 words, project. With yours, I think you have only project 1 word. See? Oh, you have it twice. Project here. Assist project managers with advice on planning, risk, and team management. Project management GPT. You have 2 words of project. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to type in project 3 times. Like project. See, the moment they type in T, right? I mean, PR. Like you can reverse engineer this. Pro, something pro. Right, you'll start getting some patterns of
It's
what,
after project and then space.
right?
Like
See,
it's a,
see how why is market maven number 2 not a new one with one person, right? Project market have it maven. So I mean, I would test it. I would test it. That's what I said. Like, I mean, if you're saying when you test it, it doesn't show up at all, I don't think that's the case. Oh, now I know. I would see. I would get a second account because then yours could be skewed, right? So, for instance, this is my main one, right? So this is my main one. I think
Oh,
I
I
have
see what you
messed up.
mean.
So I would go Bible, right? Mine was showed number 1 here, but then just make a second one. I mean, it's like $20 for testing. So that's why your screen might be a little bit different. That's why maybe you're a little bit afraid, but to see it. But here, this is Mina's account. When I type in Bible, I'm not even showing. I'm ranked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm ranked 5. But then obviously you can see it's by obviously I don't have 1,000 plus. See how it's sorted by sort date? Yours could be skewed right here. So that's why project. I would play around. Like type in just project. I would think you'll be number 1. Because remember, that's what we discovered. That's why we're going with 1 syllable crypto GPTs. I think got 2 minutes. So that's why people are not, I mean, project, yours just already shows up. And then I would put the whole project manage. See, look at that project management. They have to type in project management to get your GPT.
Yeah, that's annoying.
So that's what I said. I mean, I don't think it should work. Like you should test it. You can test it. Like I would call it just project, and then put the project management GPT in the bottom, and then put a project management GPT dash this project managers, and see what happens.
I'd rather like test that like on a one that's not my highest GPT, and maybe I'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I can test it. I mean, that's what I said. I did the testing already with the Bible. So I mean, that's what I did, right? This was called Bible software tool. So I can do it for you. So I'll show you. All right. So I was called. That's what I did it already. That's why I'm confident that no worries. Don't worry about messing it up. So for instance, I'll close in a minute. So this is me. This was originally called this Bible software tools, Hebrew, Greek, and Aramaic. Right? So I'll run the test for you. Okay, update everyone. Okay, so now that's updated. Right? See how I'm not even showing?
Mm-hmm.
You see that? I'm gone. I was top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not showing. They have to type in Bible Hebrew. There you go, or Bible software for me to show up. You saw that?
Mm-hmm.
So see that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not showing 5th, 6th. I'm not showing at all. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Now when I go back to this, just go one syllable GPT. So I encourage you for this one too. Hair, care, or hair. Just call it hair. Update, because hair, they'll show up at hair and they'll show up for hair care. So now I put Bible. Okay, this is Asmina. Look, it's real time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See that? Did you guys see that, Christina?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that you told me that, and I added the word care to the hair, and then I show now on both of hair and then hair care.
No, what I'm saying is just type in hair. Call your GPT hair. Right?
Mhm.
So you go here. You see your number 4 here? 1, 2, 3,
Mhm.
4. Obviously, well, that's good because you're 700 plus. I think this is where you're still show. So you can test it because right here, this is the person you have. Virtual hairstylist offering personalized hairstyle. So this is hairstylist, hair loss. So you're competing with this person,
Mhm.
right?
Kind of, because he's only focused on one area. Mine is more integral. But yes,
Correct.
that would
But
be
then
very.
this guy's a website. So this guy can dethrone you. That's why same thing, same advice I told Christina. Focus on your email list, your newsletter, and the collab. Start collabing with people with 100,000 plus to push this like collab. Hey, what is going? Interview them, build relationship with them, because this guy is a website, trustless.com, right? This guy's probably have a whole staff.
Mhm.
Wow.
Encyclopedia. Okay. It's an encyclopedia guy. It's not a
Wow,
website, just a website on the
that's
hair
weird.
encyclopedia. That's all he is, right? So yeah,
Okay.
let me know, Christina. Hey, Clive. Clive's here. We were just talking about the the search engine optimization. Does this help? Christina, I think you
Yes,
should.
I have another question,
Oh, go ahead.
but
I'm
I
ready.
don't know if I can right now. Remember when I create the English version, which is this one, and I didn't know how to create the Spanish one, so I went into Chris's GPT and I created there. So my question is, can I reproduce the one that I created in Chris's account in my account using, because that here, like I designed it in Spanish, the Spanish version. In mine, using the same logo.
Yeah.
So everything will be my thing.
Of
Because
course,
I don't
you can
even
do
know
that.
how many are on the Spanish one right now.
Yeah, you can do that. It's a straight copy, right? Like as Mina can,
Okay.
as
And
Mina can have my Bible.
using the same logo that I'm using for the hair, like this,
Correct,
right?
right? So I can
Okay.
move mine to Asmina or anything in here. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. So Christina, give that a try. Let me know. Don't be afraid. That's all I gotta say. Don't be afraid. You saw that, and I did that test. It should be good. What do you think,
Thank you.
Christina? Let me know. I'm curious now because I really
Oh
want.
no.
You want to do
I don't
now
know
or
if I'm gonna
later?
go that route right now.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. I mean Clive is here. I mean it's just when you put project, why you know what I mean? They have to type in project management to use yours. That's amazing. That means they're actually typing project management,
Yeah.
right? So, let's go here. Obviously, one single words is better. I'm gonna close with this. Okay, another 2 minutes. Worldwide project management project. Right. Obviously, you're using the word project more.
Mhm.
Master. Project obviously is the main word. Agile. Yeah, project. Obviously, a well-known word is project. Remove that. And then we got the blue, project management is used way more than thing, right? So if we go project management, remove that, project management. What else are they typing? Job. Okay, now let's look at here. Lastly, if you go in Google search, type in project management, you can see what else are they searching. So, right, this is what they do: project management, type of project management. So those are the things that they're typing in. All right. All right, guys, I'm calling it a day. Keep building. Congratulations. Keep building, guys. I think we got to push. Collabs. That's it. Collabs. That's why I'm focusing on Peter Nieves to build his GPT, talking to Pedro. Why? Obviously for Minus Academy. But then when I show them my GPT and say, hey, Jim Rock's helping me with this GPT with all my guides, I can probably catch up. Hopefully I can catch up to Christina's 5,000. But we got to keep pushing, guys. Push to the 100,000, push to the 500,000, because that's an extra push. You're always in the leaderboards, automatic one. That's the goal. The goal is to be in front of 180 million people, especially the push. That's what's about to happen. I believe when they turn on the GPTs to become free, right? They're going to say free. All the users can use the GPTs. That's going to be ridiculous. That's a whole influx of people. You want to be in those top 12 lists. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a day. I'll see you guys. All right. Bye, everyone.